childhood trauma exposure, physical and sexual abuse, witnessing family or community violence, emotional neglect, separation from parents and caregivers, such as issues of incarceration and deportation. Trauma impairs the development of healthy minds and bodies, increasing the chances that young people will behave inappropriately when their instinctual and instinctive fight or flight mechanisms are triggered neurophysiologically. And exposure to childhood trauma comes at a time when young brains are still maturing, impairing their ability to make rational decisions. So it's no surprise that the highest rates of trauma are found among incarcerated youth. In the state of Illinois, one study showed that 92% of youth in the justice system had been exposed to trauma. Among adults, you're well aware, 80% of people arrested have a substance abuse issue, 50% of people in jail have a mental health problem of some type, and it's plain to see that health and community safety are two sides of the very same coin. With this understanding, our foundation is in support of three key strategies that are captured in the work of this County Board of Supervisors and in this motion in particular. One, we need health solutions for health problems. We have criminalized too much of what ails young people across this country. Secondly, we must prioritize ways of helping to hold young people accountable while keeping them out of the justice system. There's no question that young people need to be held responsible for their actions, but in a way that's supportive, and punishment and incarceration are not the only ways. For the past 4 years, the California Endowment has supported restorative justice diversion programs across the state in places like Long Beach, San Diego, Oakland, and here in LA, diverting young people from the justice system at the point of arrest and making sure that young people come to the right kind of supportive and mental health services. And these kinds of approaches have demonstrated a reduction in recidivism rates and better outcomes for young people. And obviously, we're looking at costs of upwards, as your motion notes, upwards of $247,000 a year to incarcerated youth in LA County. Many of the programs that you hear about from my colleagues, as much as $7,000 per youth per year in comparison. And then lastly, investing more in prevention supports in youth development. We heard from speakers already on another item. We need to move dollars away from incarceration and punishment and jails. The state jail budget is still $11 billion.